Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today, and thank you so much if you are a returning subscriber. I really appreciate you being here with me again. So today's video is going to be about Pat McGrath and her new blushes. I mean, that is just a big deal for Pat McGrath because there are so many people that have been waiting for her to come out with blushes, and of course I was one of them. I'm so happy she did, and I'm really happy that she actually made it into singles, just so we can pick the ones that we want. So I did get some blushes, the quad, the lip gloss, and the highlighter that I am going to be demoing for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the video, but before we do, please don't forget to like. That definitely helps out my channel a lot, and subscribe, of course, if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so it can notify you whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the video. So here we have the box with all the goodies, and what I'm going to do is swatch all of the blushes first, because I just want you to get an idea of how it will look if you are similar to my skin tone. I am medium skin tone. Sometimes I can get a little bit lighter, but right now during the summertime, I'm definitely like a solid medium skin tone. So the whole entire collection actually comes in this beautiful lilac packaging, super beautiful. And here is the packaging. So it is very similar to her older packaging, except it does not have the magnetic closure. You actually do have to press on this little button right here, and it did take me a little while to actually get it to work because it is pressed really hard. I do like and enjoy the magnetic closure much better. So this is a Nude Venus, a beautiful peachy pinky kind of nude blush that I do see myself reaching for a lot. And as you can see, it also has a mirror. All of them do, and they do retail for $38. And here is Divine Rose. Super poppy color. This one is Electric Bloom, really beautiful. And this one right here is Desert Orchid. Super beautiful. I am in love with this shade already. All right, we're going to start with Divine Rose, and this is a demi matte finish. So let me go ahead and just swatch it in the back of my hand first so you guys can see. And this is what the shade looks like. All right, now going in with Divine Rose. All right, so here is Divine Rose. So here we have a Nude Venus. All right, going in with my Refer 4 brush. It does enhance a little bit of my texture, but I don't care because everybody has texture. But that is so gorgeous. Okay, so here is Nude Venus. So here is the Divine Rose. So I do feel like it went a little bit more patchy, like it just applied color a little bit more on this area, but maybe it's just the application from the foundation. Out of the two, this one right here is definitely winning for me. So here we have Electric Bloom. Right, so I'm grabbing a brush, and that's a lot of pigment. Why did I get this one? I don't know. Okay, that's pretty though. So this one is also a demi matte. That is pretty. But it's also doing the same thing where it's just leaving a little bit of space right here, like a little bit of patchiness. Yeah, it's definitely leaving some patchiness. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. I mean, the color is so pretty, but this demi matte is definitely not a favorite right now, and I don't know what's going on. All right, so here we have Electric Bloom, and here we have Desert Orchid. So this one is Desert Orchid, and this one, just as Nude Venus, also have golden pearls, so it does have a little sheen to it, which I think I'm going to like. So let me grab another brush, a clean brush, and let's go ahead and try it on. The formula for these ones right here, they just blend so beautiful on the skin, and it has to be because of the golden pearl, because seriously it just applies so gorgeous on the skin, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I absolutely love it. So there is no patchiness, however this does enhance a little bit of your texture. So if you don't like that, then you might not like this finish, but I so much prefer to the demi matte formula for sure. So here are the swatches. Demi matte, definitely not winning for me. The golden pearl is definitely the way to go for my taste in blushes, so I really do like it. I hate that this is patching up. It's driving me crazy. So I apply the same foundation. I set my face the exact same way from one side to the other, so I don't know why the demi matte is actually holding on or patching up. So now I'm really thinking that it's definitely not the foundation. So just so you can have that information, and you know, so it can help you with making a decision if you are interested in these blushes. All right guys, so here is the box where the quad is, and it's called Venus and Fleur, and here is what the shadows look like. They are so beautiful. So as you can see, this one has like a duochrome shift. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it turns into rose gold and gold. So I'm going to take this shade right here. So it is picking up a lot of pigment, and this is the only matte shade that we actually have to work with. So I'm going to start in the outer corner, and I'm going to actually place it on the other side just because it's a lot of pigment and I want to be able to blend it out. Alright, so I'm not picking up any more product. I'm just going to start blending this shade out and into the crease. So I love the way that you can actually manipulate this color, where you can put a lot of pigment in the outer corner and still work it out to be like a transition shade, which is really nice. Just building this shade to the intensity that I am satisfied with, and there's no patchiness here. It's just blending super beautiful. Now taking a clean brush and just running it around the edges so it can be a little bit more diffuse. So I am going to take a Rose Nectar, which is this one right here, and I'm going to take it on my finger. It does feel a little bit gritty, like it does have a texture on it. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Wow, this shade is insane. Wow. Okay, so I am going to leave a little bit of space in the inner corner, but this shade is absolutely gorgeous. It does have some texture to it. Like there's definitely going to be a little bit of fallout with this shade, but this is beautiful. I think that this shade definitely is going to act a lot better and might actually stay on your eyelids a little bit better if you add some glitter glue, but it's not enhancing any of my texture on my eyelid, which is so good because I hate that so much. This shade alone in the quad just sold it for me. I mean, this is amazing. I don't want to ever not have this eyeshadow on my eyelids. That's how much I feel that this eyeshadow is so good. All right, so I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Moonlight Lacin, and this shade I don't think feels a little creamy. Actually, like there's some creaminess to it, like puttiness to it, which is different. But I am going to add it to the inner corner, and I'm going to blend it to After Dark. Yeah, there's definitely a different texture for this eyeshadow. So I am going to go with After Dark, whatever is in our brush, just so they can blend together better. All right, with the Rose Fire Nectar shade, which is the main shade that we use on our lid. We do have some fallout, so I am going to clean it up, do my base, my brows, little mascara and all of that, and then we can come back so we can add some blushes and the highlighter, of course, and the lip gloss, and finish with the look. But seriously, so I am going to use two blushes. I am going to use this one right here, which is Desert Orchid, because this is more like a neutral bronzy shade. I am staying on the back of the cheekbones. So now taking a little bit of Divine Rose and just adding it to the apples of the cheeks and sweeping it up. I think this combination is super pretty, especially because we have the rosiness on our eyes, and because it's a demi matte, I'm actually okay with putting it in here and for it not to emphasize any of my texture, which is awesome. I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. That looks so pretty. I know, too much, but I'm loving it. All right, same packaging for the highlighter. This one is the Divine Glow, and same packaging as well from here. And this is what it looks like. So I am going to give you a little swatch. All right, so here is the Divine Glow. And this one right here is an absolute favorite of mine. This is the Divine Rose highlighter. It's so pretty. I love it so much, but it's more on the gelée kind of formula. So this one is the Divine Rose right here. Has more of a gold tone, and the newer one has more of a peachy tone. This one definitely ends up being a little bit more gold, but I hope that you can see both of them. I'm pretty sure on the skin you wouldn't even be able to tell from one to another, but I love my highlighters so much. All right, using my ABH A23 brush, I am going to take the highlighter. Whoa, it picked up a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't want it to be too much, so. That is so pretty. Super, super nice. And you can see the peachiness to it. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way. I think I put a little bit too much here, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on the nose and the cupid's bow. I am very bronzy and super glowy. I haven't been this glowy in a long time. I actually have been skipping over highlighters. Maybe that's why, but yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up with the eyes, because I do feel a little bit like it's missing on the lower lashes. I am going to take this brush right here, super, super tiny from Nabla, and I am going to take After Dark and connecting it to the outer corner. I'm just going a little bit low. So taking Twilight Bronze, which is the only shade that we have in use, with a pencil brush. Super pretty, very, very glittery, super nice. So I am going to tap the excess just because I don't want it to be too much of a fallout, but that is gorgeous. Oh yeah, this one all over the lid as well. Stunning. I am so happy with this quad. I mean, I don't even have to tell you at the end of the video. This is definitely so beautiful. Okay, just adding a little bit of mascara to the lower lashes. So I went ahead and lined my lips using Done and Done from Pat McGrath, and now we're going to be using this beautiful, beautiful lip gloss. And I don't know if you can pick it up, but it does have some pinky iridescence to it. Super, super beautiful. And I love lip glosses, so this is definitely something that I'm going to be using a lot. It's not sticky. I love Pat lip glosses. They are just so amazing, so creamy. Your lips feel like $1,000,000. I love them. I haven't felt this pretty in a long time, and it has to do with the eyeshadows. I mean, it just has to. And this quad is amazing. I love it so much. This is not her Astro formula, because her Astro formula is actually really, really nice and smooth. It doesn't have any kind of flakiness to it, but it's not in a bad way kind of flakiness. Not emphasize any of your texture on your eyelids, which I hate that so much. This does not do that. It is an amazing formula. So pretty, so beautiful. It's like foil metallic on your eyes, and I love the duochromeness that you can see. It's just so stunning. I can't say that enough, because it's really, it just really blew my mind. There's also another new formula from Pat McGrath that I've never experienced before, which is this one right here, which is the one that I have in my inner corner. It's definitely more on the creamy puttiness to it, which is really, really nice. There was like barely no fallout with this shade whatsoever. So this one right here, which is the Twilight Bronze, is not as metallic as the Rose Fire Nectar, which is this one right here. However, it's absolutely beautiful. That is what I have on my lower lashes. I want to create more looks using this quad. Let me know if in the comment section down below if you actually are interested in seeing those looks. This quad is absolutely stunning. I definitely recommend it 100%. For sure. Out of the 4 blushes, these 2 right here are definitely my favorite, which is Nude Venus and Desert Orchid. I think these shades are just perfect for me. I love these type of peachy, nudie, bronzy shades. I really, really enjoy these 2 right here. And these 2 shades right here, which is Divine Rose and Electro Bloom, I am not 100% in love with the Demi Matte formula. I do like this one on top, and combining it with the ones that have the golden pearl, which are the 2 that I mentioned before. And I think that that's the way that I'm going to use them. However, just by themselves, I don't see myself reaching them. I actually do have to combine them with other ones, just because they actually apply so much better on the skin when they do have a little bit more shimmery, not shimmery, but like sheen to it. So the highlighter, it's super beautiful, really, really nice. I mean, you can see it. That is a glow right there. But if you already have this one, I wouldn't suggest for you to pick this one up, because they will look exactly the same on the skin. All right, and the lip gloss, absolutely stunning. I love it so much. I think that it is a really great addition to my Pat McGrath lip glosses collection. I don't have anything that is like rosiness with so many pearls on it. Really, really nice and beautiful, so I don't regret this one. Do I think it's necessary? Not at all. If you already have a favorite lip gloss in hand, then you don't need to get this one at all. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.